Moving forward towards the third equation, that is the relation between position and velocity. Yes, earlier we were having the position time relation. Now position and velocity part should be known. Okay, for that also we are going to have the same graph, and in this same graph you are having the same initial velocity and the same final velocity and the same value of d, e and f. Everything is the same. Okay, so time is considered as t and distance is considered as s. You know that. Okay, in second equation also we have considered the distance part that has been known with the s alphabet, and t as known as the t time, and a is uniform acceleration again. Okay, so here we will consider the distance part, right? So distance part will be considered with the area swapped by the slope. Earlier I have told you about it, but in that case we have considered it as a triangle and one is a rectangle. But here in this case we are going to consider it as trapezium, and trapezium part should be like this. Your trapezium part should be like this. Okay, now, so here you can see what is the formula for the area swap for this trapezium, because this slope gives you the idea of distance and the area. That slope is actually the acceleration, and this area that has been swapped by this slope gives you the idea that the distance covered by the body. Okay, so here if we consider the part of this as a trapezium, then we have to calculate the value according to it only. Okay, so for the first being, let us suppose that the area for this trapezium will be the sum of parallel lines and multiply it with by height divided it by 2. That is the formula for trapezium. You have read that in mathematics also. So sum of parallel lines are here. This is parallel and this is parallel, right? Sum of parallel lines, height will be considered this one. Okay, OC part is the height, right everybody? That is why here we have added the value of OA plus BC and multiplied together with OC and divided it by 2. Now OA is substitute as U, BC is substitute as V, and OC is substitute by T, because that is time. Okay, the same thing is going on everybody. So you can write here as S is equals to V plus U plus V multiplied by T divided by 2. Okay, that is our first equation. Now slope again gives you the value of time. So here from the first equation, you know that the first equation was V is equals to U plus AT. From here you can bring the value of A and we can actually we can bring the value of T and we can put the value of T in the first equation. How? See, V minus U, bring this U here, so it will get converted into negative sign, and you have to divide it by A. Only T part will be left here. Fine. So T will be as considered as V minus U upon A. Okay, and now putting this value of T in the first equation, what you will get? You will get S is equals to U plus V divided by 2 multiply by V minus U divided by A. Okay, in place of T we have put that thing. Okay, like this. Earlier you were having U plus V by 2 and all this thing is as multiplied by T. So this T only replaced by this value. Okay, V minus U divided by A. So here U plus V divided by 2 multiplied by V minus U divided by A. Okay, so no problem in that, I guess. So here combining these two, as you know, mathematics rule, A plus B and A minus B will gives you A square minus B square. In the similar manner, in this case, if we multiply these two things, V plus U, V minus U will gives you V square minus U square upon 2A. Okay, so here by multiplying it 2A to the next side, that is with the s part, that is the distance part, you are going to get v square minus u square is equals to 2as, and that is our third equation of motion.